Okay, this area is what we call secondary fermentation. A lot of breweries call this step lagering. Lager is just another German word. It means to store. And since we keep our secondary fermenters at about 35 degrees, you might say we put the beer into cold storage. What happens here? The yeast goes dormant. It's gone from its preferred environment, either 50 degrees or 65 degrees in the primary fermenter, into 35 degrees here in the secondary fermenter. The yeast goes dormant, stops moving, stops growing, settles out of suspension. Particularly the lager yeast. It's not a fermenting yeast. It settles out quite readily. Lagers should be clear. You ought to be able to see through them. That yeast should have settled out of suspension. Ale yeast, on the other hand, being top fermenting yeast, is naturally more buoyant than lager yeast. It's less likely to settle out of suspension, even though it does go dormant as well. That's why a lot of ales are going to be very cloudy. You've got a lot of live yeast left in suspension. Well, that's good. Yeast is very rich in things like vitamin D. Alcohol flushes vitamin D out of your body, so kind of a nice trade-off. If you need others. Ron, if you're going to the health food store to buy brewer's yeast, you know you'll be paying big bucks. No extra charge here at Lakewood. It takes again about another 2 weeks for the yeast to settle out of suspension. Once that happens, we're going to transfer the beer one more time. We're going to pump it into that last tank there. That's our bright tank. That's where we put the CO2 back into the beer. CO2 comes from a cylinder downstairs into the bottom of that tank where there's a stone. Something like you might see in the bottom of an aquarium, only a lot cleaner. The CO2 goes through the stone, saturates the beer under pressure. Normally on a weekend when I'm here, that tank will be at about 20 pounds per square inch. The beer that's in there will be ready to go into either a keg or a bottle on Monday morning. So you can see our total process about 5 weeks. We got brew day, about 2 weeks of primary fermentation, the yeast is eating the sugar. About 2 weeks of secondary fermentation, the yeast is settling out of suspension. Another day or two in the bright tank, then it's either a keg or a bottle. Now, if you're a baseball fan, you may recognize the structure up above us here. This is Bernie Brewer's Chalet. This sat out in the outfield at County Stadium for many years. They had the Brewers mascot, Bernie Brewer, would stand in his chalet. Every time the Brewers hit a home run, Bernie would slide down a slide, and he'd end up here with his fiberglass beer mug. Of course, it didn't happen very often the last few years. So the slide is actually in pretty good condition. And when they tore down County Stadium, they auctioned a lot of these things off. Somehow they ended up here at Lakefront Brewery and Amusement Park. You might ask, Busch Gardens started someplace, right? The idea was that we were going to let people that were here for brewery tours take a slide down Bernie Brewer's slide. That's before we discovered that the world was run by insurance companies and lawyers. So, since we can't let you slide down the slide, we figured the least we could do is pour you another beer. Step up to the bar. As the beer is being poured, please put your token into the basket. Put your $20